And you can almost hear a pin drop. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
David Villa is the next to run the gauntlet. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
Owen will take their second. Big character, big moment, big save.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Mbappe is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
The third man in the queue. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Sane is third in line. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
Oh, that's unlucky. Got almost everything right.
Kroos comes up, their fourth taker. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Oh, just needed a better contact.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Rivaldo. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch on to this? Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and the ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. Might want to be careful there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Neymar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And here's Messi. Nice ball. Great hit! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Yeah, OK, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Hits one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri, and he was quick to react. Kagawa. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Kluivert. Brilliantly cut out. Chip through. Mosquera gets across to intercept that. And here's Kluivert. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. David Villa. Gets a good foot in there. David Villa gets a foot in here. Rice. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And the shot! Conte. It's Vinicius Junior.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Van de Ven. And they win it back again. Could move up a gear here. That looks a good ball through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That has been cut short. And he welcomes it in. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Bayer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kante cuts out the pass. Van de Ven clears. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
David Villa, he is through here. It's Kagawa! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
That's been cut out, well played. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 13, Pedri. Coming on to
There's the
replace
start of
him
the second
is
half.
number 9,
Arsenal
Rivaldo.
really need to bring up their
Substitution.
intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Good ball over the top. That's a nicely measured pass. Vinicius Junior. Cleared away.
Kagawa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Rivaldo is fouled. Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Fenerbahce are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Kagawa. Bayer will lay claim to that.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Kluivert. There they go, hunting in packs. Kante going full steam ahead down the left flank. Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Neymar. Fenerbahce have a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, there's a probing ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. DiMarco. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Fenerbahce are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Conte. And it's Kagawa. Half an hour gone in the second half. The referee's awarded a free kick. Keeper is right behind it.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kagawa. Pedri. Oh, such a clever touch. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Oh, nice touch.
Rice really added the width there thanks to his willingness to...
It's a mighty effort! It's a goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri, looking for the runner. He's got away. And he's there to clear it. Four added minutes on the board. Beckenbauer. Van de Ven. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mosquera. Kluivert. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. And here's Kluivert. Oh, that's a key interception. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Schneider was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Has a goal! He's scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Fernando Torres. Could move up a gear here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kvaratskhelia, and he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van der Ven. And it's Schneider. Passes short and sharp. Elise. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia going full tilt down the left. Kagawa! And here's Sané. And reclaimed it in a trice. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to count. Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And here's Kagawa. Schneider. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Kvaratskhelia with the delivery.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Kante gathers from the goal kick. Kagawa. Oh, that's neat. It's Kagawa! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Sané gets into a good position. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
DiMarco. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
And it's Schneider. Olise. Milan have it back. And Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Kvaratskhelia. That's very neat. Olise does really well to win the ball there. And it's Schneider.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Mbappe has created one goal already. That is a great kick out. He's away, and Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cafu. Kagawa. Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a good foot in there. Sane providing an outlet on that flank. Sane. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! And he's... Mbappe! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Guardiola gets it clear. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He can run onto that. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now
It's Schneider! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Alexander-Arnold. Swung over. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Interesting ball. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Torres! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And it's Sané. Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Van der Ven calmly anticipates.
Numero 24. Lasciano il campo per
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide.
il numero 20. Il numero 11.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Musiala, great chance! Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Pass somewhat off target. Pedri. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 8.
Adams. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in here. A lot of... And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
And here's Torres! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's got space in the area.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included. Ruben Dias really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Shapes to shoot. He's missed, but
Il
not by that
quarto
far.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that is that. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Arsenal against Galatasaray.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Pedri. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin. Can he finish? In he goes again! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right...
It's Dembele! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. Pedri. And it's Dembele. And he's running through. Kagawa. Now it's Kagawa. It's a goal kick. Arsenal have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's found a way through. Goes in for the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kante. Kagawa. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That'll be a corner. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. DiMarco. Pedri. Van der Ven. Pedri. DiMarco. And they've switched it over to the other side. That is Kante. For Kagawa. David Villa. And he'll shoot here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Big chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. And it's Dembele. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Royce with the foul. It's a quick one. Pedri. David Villa. Half an hour played now. David Villa. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Kagawa. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Royce. Time and again they are repelled. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Not the most accurate pass. He has found a way through. Oh, sweet feet.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe.
Has been indicated.
And the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Mbappe! Veron.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Arsenal have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. Shot at goal! And it's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Galatasaray playing for pride here. The match surely be on them.
DiMarco. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. He's in plenty of space here. That pass isn't the best.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Beckenbauer, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Galatasaray can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The attendance for this match
Pedri.
was 72,306.
And it's Kagawa.
Oh, that's clever. Out of play for a goal kick.
Oh, that's well spotted. Driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Keeper's got his work done. Arsenal have their third corner. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kagawa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. Speculative strike. Now that's well seen too. David Villa. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Going for goal!
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Conte. And here's Dembele.
Lovely feet. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Kagawa ready. Kagawa!
Oh, it's hit the post! And yes, it's there! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, well played. Well, they've got it again. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mbappe chasing after it. Kagawa. Kagawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Kagawa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak...
Can he put it away? And that has faded wide. Pedri. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And the keeper's got it again. Now to Marco. Van der Ven. Beckenbauer. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key character...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Arsenal against Lyon.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. So that's got things on the way. And the pass is intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, they can break here. David Villa. And he was quick to react. Sané. There they go, hunting in tacks. That is a great ball. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long...
And here's a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Barrios. Interesting ball. Big chance! And one more try! Goal! Arsenal! David Villa duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was it. Kvaratskhelia! He's got away. Hits one! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
After 15 minutes is
Arsenal
Number
are
15.
now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, he's had a shot! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And we have our very first corner. Kagawa. Chance! Chalhanoglu. Kvaratskhelia. And he's managed to get free. Arsenal with another chance from a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Gently done. And here's Kvaratskhelia. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Sane. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. That's a fabulous ball. Now can he find Kagawa? And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Arsenal are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Kagawa. And they can counter here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Hoisted in. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer to Ketelara. The Ketelara was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's picked his way through. Kvaratskhelia. No, there's no going past him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great position here. Çalhanoğlu. Barrios. Stood up well to him there. Great ball if he can get there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contact. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's one-on-one. Tries a shot. Goal! That was easy. Almost too easy.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Kagawa. David Villa. Skillfully cut out. And it's half-time here.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Arsenal 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Messi. To Ketelara! Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. DiMarco. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. Petri. Great hit! Really well taken goal. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a ball he's in here. He's had a hit. It's a goal. And It's so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shifted it to the flank.
Well,
now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
150.
60 minutes played. Pedri. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Kvaratskhelia. David Villa. That's a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lyon are looking to go forward now. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to gift it back. David Villa. Played back in. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Lewandowski. Kututsu. Oh, he's burst through! Now the finish! That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Can he finish? It's in!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Oh, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact.
Arsenal have a free kick. Bastoni has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Oh, denied at the last. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. David Villa. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Çalhanoğlu. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kagawa. Referee's given a throw. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he's found him in space! Now, what about a counter-attack?
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That's been cut out, well played. And Sonny! Oh, he really got hold of that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Forwards and with intent. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Romario. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's got him rattled.
And we have our very first corner. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kimmich. And the counter is on. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he was alert to it. Mbappe. Kagawa. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in, surely! Kimmich. And they can counter here. Oh, he's onto this. Zico. And he cuts out the supply. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with...
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Sneijder. Now it's Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Conte. Kagawa. Now it's Romario. He's found a way through. And they're quick to get it back. Still goalless. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Nice control. That is a brilliant interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pedri. Mbappe has a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Sneijder. Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Zico. That has been cut short. Good running, strong and purposeful. Van der Ven makes the interception. Kimmich is the guilty party there. Belletti. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Clips it so. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Arsenal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Forwards and with intent. Kimmich. Now it's Romario. That's been cut out, well played. Five minutes till the break. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe, chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is a great pick out.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Kagawa. Pedri. Priol. And we hit half-time.
So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Vinicius Junior.
Pinches it off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Oh, what a climb! Really well taken goal. Botafogo back on level terms.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
Tries a shot!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Conte.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Van de Ven.
Conte.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe!
That's an excellent interception.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Shifted it to the flank.
Such good technique.
Gnabry.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Conte. Maldini. And now the breakaway. Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this. Conte. It's Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Gnabry. He's making a real surge on the left. Out of play for a throw. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
York! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
York fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 17, Schneider. Coming on the field, number 12, Wirtz. Number 42, Musiala. Substitutions taking place.
Big header! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Botafogo take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
The final 5 minutes. Musiala! That was superb goalkeeping.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Botafogo certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Schneider. Wan-Bissaka. Nunez might just make this. Kagawa. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Wirtz.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Mbappe, he's had a hit! And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
The action has already started. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pirlo. And the shot. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Numero 11.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Petit. It's Pirlo. Eto'o. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well-timed, excellent interception. He's through here. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Now that's a fine challenge. Kagawa. Musiala. Now it's Sane. And it's Petit. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cannavaro.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedri. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Sane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Pirlo gets it away. Italy are looking to go forward now. Pull it. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Real chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's following up. And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi. Pedri. Foot in. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Crossbar comes to the rescue. He's missed, but not by that far.
Pirlo must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
DiMarco. Pedri. Pedri goes on a run down the left wing. That looks a cracking ball. Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kagawa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's found a way past. Now it's Ronaldinho.
He is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Ronaldinho! He could be in here. Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he finish? It's in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Musiala. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Pirlo. Messi. He's in a good position. Bullet! He scores! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and just the goalkeeper. He's had a hit! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Gorgeous, just gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Italy grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Oh, he's taken it. And it's Hullet. Conte. And there's the end of the first half.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Arsenal now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus...
Can he put it away? Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Sané. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro. Messi chasing after it. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now there's a fine ball. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Decent hit! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 72.306
Messi
spettatori.
is in a really good position out wide.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Pirlo considers his options. Lam. And here's Pirlo. Oh, it's Pirlo. Cleared away. Sané.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
And here's Eto'o. Eto'o.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer proves too strong. Kagawa. Now it's Sané.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid, maybe both actually.
Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And we're not going to make any further progress now.
And he's in on goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that was never going to make it. Gets his pass away. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van der Ven wins the duel. Oh, what a mistake!
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! And it's Petit. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Chance! He has done it! And surely that settles it!
Eto'o very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Il quarto
Kagawa.
uomo indica 2 minuti di
2
recupero.
minutes to be added on. Cannavaro. Pirlo. Petit. That's a nicely measured pass. Hullet. That is great defending, so alert. And the referee brings it to a close. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. Has a shot! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Kagawa, Sané. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Foot in. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Drogba. David Villa. David Villa! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. He's through here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Great hit! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kagawa. That's a nicely measured pass. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Kvaratskhelia. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Pedri. And it's Kagawa. And there's green grass ahead of him. And Sané!
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well read, nice interception. Sané. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. David Villa given the lift of his goal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Sané. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. David Villa. Mateus. That's really well manoeuvred. Cafu cuts it out. And it's Kagawa. Sané gets into some space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rain. Decent hit! It's there!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
David Villa is onto this. Great ball, and he's in here. Maldini. Mateus. Pedri. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Hits one! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Arsenal come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Second period then underway. The pass is intercepted. Eto. Cruyff. And that has been clubbed away. He's got a side of goal. Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Cafu. And it's Sané. That's really well manoeuvred. And Kvaratskhelia, he's looking for the runner here. Check and claim that. He's looking to set free a runner. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Mateus tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Turan. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Sané. Pinches it off him. And it's Bale. Eto'o! Eto'o! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff running with the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sané. Gerrard. Nesta. Rummenigge. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nesta. And it's Thuram. Mateus. It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Another chance from a corner. So, third corner of the game. Cruyff goes short. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. It's a lovely, neat pass. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Sané is flagged offside. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He might be in here. Oh, super ball. Kvaratskhelia! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, well played, well played. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Back into the middle. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's a key interception. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Conte. It's run loose here. Bale. Good read, needed to be. No unnecessary risks. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. From those players, what unity, what joy that was.